Ah, that's why we didn't have any sound. I didn't have the volume turned up. Hey, good evening to you. Welcome along to Asia World and with Stu Bear. How the devil are you on this Thursday evening? And here we are with the evening show. What have we got for you? Well, I've got a few replays of earlier in the day. Got really busy this afternoon. Just after we went offline, which is well, sort of offline. I didn't know it was still live, but you'll get in a blue screen. But what have we got for you? Hey, we've got a jumbo jet just about to take off, so make sure, hey, you don't miss that. That's just been taxiing to the end of the runway, running runway 28, and that will be taking off in just a couple of minutes. And I haven't got a clue what else we're going to get, but hey, you just never know. It's the old Wheel of Fortune. You spin it and you never know what you're going to get when it comes down to aircraft here at Mildenhall. But don't worry, hey, I got a backup plan, and we'll be showing you some of that throughout the course of this live stream. Oh, that's loud, isn't it, eh? That's not an aeroplane. That's our mate over there. I think it's cutting something. Oh dear. Didn't realise he was going to be doing that this evening. Never mind. I'll drop the sound down every now and again for you. But yeah, we'll be doing some replays as well. Well, not quite an instant replay, more like a 2 hour ago replay. But what you're going to see in a moment is actual right now, happening right here, right now. Jumbo jet just about to take off. Oh, it's nothing worse than when you let your tea go cold, is there? Hey, never mind. Right, where were we? Ah, yes. We're in anticipation. So are those folks over there, because they want to get a picture of this jumbo that's going to be taking off. And we've got people in the chat room as well. Well, it couldn't be better. Hey, good evening to you. Matthew Robinson. Hello, Matthew. Farmer Steve. Here we go. Let's get this for you right now. Well, you can't beat a jumbo jet to start the evening off with. Fantastic, absolutely great. And there we go, disappearing into the evening. Not quite sunset yet. Still got a little bit of time before that. Let's keep following it for just a little bit longer. There we go, as it turns. And away she goes. Just excuse me just for a moment. There we go. It was that tea going the wrong way. That's better. Yeah, and still we can see it. Such a huge aircraft, aren't they? Jumbos. Absolutely love them. That's it. Places you see that. Well, you see plenty at East Midlands Airport. And in fact, that Kalita with the little bit, the blue cover on the front, the blue nose that it's got. Hey, that was in yesterday. And our very good Steve managed to get a beautiful photograph of that. He's been after that for ages, trying to get that. There we go. Right, do you know what? I didn't mean to be talking. There we go. So we're back with you one more time. All right, so you saw that absolutely live, and we'll be showing you some replays of what happened, what we had after we, because we're on around about, what was it, about 11:30, 12 o'clock? I think it was around about 10 past 12 we went live, wasn't it? Yes, let's think about it. So for the afternoon show, and of course we're now with the evening show. I don't know if we've got any ospreys going up a little bit later. No doubt we probably will. We've got a C-130 that went up, and let's see who we have in the chat room. Hold on. Just before I do the chat room, just bear with me just for a moment. Just need to send a couple of messages out to a couple of folks to let them know. Put them in the picture. Right, just one moment. Right, that's that one. And, oh yes, I better send one here as well. Right. All sorted. Click clock. Right, that's where we are. And let's get back to the chat room. And let's say hi to everybody. Right, who have we got? Well, we got Ryan. Hey, Ryan's with us again. That's brilliant. Jake Richardson, and also John Collum. Robert, hello Robert. We mentioned Matthew, Farmer Steve, Dylan Hutchinson, Colin Hill, Ducati Supersports, Cole Gutteridge. Hi from the trailer. Aha. All right. So are you still over at the trailer? If you are, give us a wave. There we go. There we go. They'll probably give us a wave in a minute, but they're probably not looking at the phones. But I think it's one of those guys over there. So anyway, hi from the trailer over there. That was Cole Gutteridge. Hello there, how you doing? They'll probably look across them and it gives a wave, but they're not looking at their phones at the moment. But I'm sure they enjoyed that great takeoff of that Boeing 747 jumbo jet cargo aircraft. Right, who have we got also? Chris Bevan, Lee Horton. We have Colin the Best, Jake Jackson, Chris Bevan, Owen Pole, Jake Jackson, yes, we mentioned you, and Mike B, and hey, the folks just will be coming in as we go on. I don't know how long we'll be live on this one. We'll just see how it all pans out. But hey guys, over at the trailer, good to see you. See, they got that trailer fixed again. Right, so let's have a look and see what you missed earlier in the day. I'll be keeping a close eye on anything possibly coming in or going out, but yes, the laggers, they came back, so we'll get them. They stayed in the circuit for a little while. I think there was three, and then there was another aircraft that came in as well. And also, I'm not sure though, yes, we filmed it in the last afternoon show, didn't we? Those KC-10s. Right, let's hit it right now. And we'll get back to that in just a moment. But I've got a couple of mentions and shout outs to make. By the way, on the next couple of landings, I think it probably did it 2 or 3 times. Take great note of the KC-135 because did a really very low approach, obviously the gear down, but look out for that. I'll show that in just a moment. But shout out going out tonight to James and Annie. Not a problem. That's Louise Harper saying, can I say hi to James and Annie? So hey, that's all done, not a problem. We also have our very own Tracy. Hello Tracy. Now is that Tracy that hey, we know, is that our Tracy, you know? I say our Tracy. Tracy that's been with us at the air shows just recently. Let me know if it is, if that's you. I think it probably is, but if it is, thank you very much for joining us. And yeah, I think the last time we met up was a couple of weeks ago, wasn't it? Down at, where was it? Little Gransden, that's it, with Scott. But if it's not that Tracy, I do apologise, but I've got a feeling it is, and I'm sure she'll put a message in just a moment saying, yeah, it's me, or no, it's not me, but I think it is. Right, who else? We've got Mr. 04 saying, good evening, Bandit 99, Erwin Pole, and Jim Gemmell. We mentioned Tracy, when I'm with you. Shh, told you, I don't sing, okay. What else have we got? Ducati Super Sports. Ah, yes, we mentioned them just a moment ago. And hey, we got Barry West. How are you, Barry? Hey, I went around the shop when I went offline, and I certainly got a bounty. Yeah. So thank you there, Barry, for that really kind donation earlier today. He said, there you go, Stu, get yourself some bounties. You too, right, my boy. Thank you. And right, I'm just looking to see if Tracy puts that message in just before I go back to where we were. Right, I'll be keeping an eye on the chat room, and no doubt she'll put a message in just a moment. Right, we're going to go back to where we were. With the aircraft that I filmed earlier this afternoon. So hey, you get to see, you know, what happened right here at Mildenhall, even when we were offline. But really, we were still online. Long story. Okay, let's hit it right now. Don't forget, look out for the landing. Well, it didn't touch, but the very nice, very low approach of one of the KC-135s, bit of the old lager, coming up for you right now. Here we go. And there we go. That's what we started this evening's show with the takeoff of that jumbo jet. And I thought, hey, I'll let it flow through and finish that off at the end of that particular series of videos. But hey, those KC-135s, it wasn't the same one every time. There was actually 4 that came in. There were 3 that were staying in the circuit, and they did, as you can see, a few. I think they probably did about 3 each, but long story. But yeah, at least we got that filmed for you. And wow, those, I hope you noticed it, the low passes without actually the wheels touching. They are my favourite shots, most definitely. And hey, we've got everybody in the chat room, and they're having a good old chat and keeping us well informed. And hey, good on you, Tracy. I thought that's got to be our Tracy. You know, you've seen Tracy before on a couple of Fridays ago. We or was it a Monday? When I was playing some stuff back from, let me think, what was it? Duxford, from just over a month ago, and you saw Tracy and Scott, and I was saying, hey, the best smiles you're going to see anywhere. So beautiful smiles, and that's our Tracy. She's wonderful. Okay, and who else have we got? We've got the lovely Michaela as well. Hello, Michaela. Good evening to you. Lovely to see you. Low approaches, yeah, Kirk. You noticed that. Kirk knows his planes, I tell you. He loves his military stuff and the radios and all of that. So thank you, Kirk. Whoops. Do you know, all the time you were watching that replay, it was deadly quiet. But hey, we're not going to stop the man from working, you know. He's working hard. That's how Steve works really hard all day, and then comes back and does lots of maintenance around the site. What a guy. Absolutely brilliant. One of the nicest guys you'll ever get to meet. Right, Jim Gemmell. Hello, Jim. And Paul Lawson, Colin Hill. Let's keep on rock and rolling and say hello to a few more people. And I also need to check, unless you guys want to do it, to your radar things, you know. Have a look, see if there's anything actually coming our way. If it is ghostly quiet, we'll obviously do some little replay stuff for you. And oh, my pleasure, Stu. He's a good guy. He's a good friend on here. That is a good friend to Airshow World, Kirk Ferrari. All right. Hello, Stu. There's a bear with a big heart. Hey, it's not a black heart today. It's a nice red heart. So thank you very, very much. Wonderful. That's our Michaela. Right, Colin Hill. Hello, Colin. Thanks. I'm sure it was Colin that sent me a message earlier today saying, Stu, it's still live. Oh dear, you won't believe it. That's technology for you. Well, actually, it's stupidity on my side, forgetting to click the wrong... Remembering to click the right button, that's the important thing. Paul Lawson, hello Paul, big thumbs up from him. James 1, I think he's got a train as his icon. That's pretty cool, mate. Chris, hello Chris, playing crazy, saying hi, Stu Bear. Chris says yo. Nice one, mate. Okay. Meanwhile, what have we got coming for you? Well, oh yes, 360 radar. That's what I was going to do, wasn't it? So let's have a quick look at that before we go into some videos and what have you. And let's have a look. Ding dang. Can I hear something? No, I think it was just a vehicle going by. I was getting all excited then. We had some good stuff go through earlier. I don't know if you know, if you were with us, for anybody that missed it earlier in the day, we had some rather nice aircraft go through to this afternoon. So I may show some of those as well, because no doubt some of you missed that. We've got GB Model Zone. That's our Gordon. Hello, Gordon. How are you over there in near Burton-on-Trent, I think it is. And who else? Who else? Oh, look at that. Thank you, Stu. That was Tracy. Right, where was I? Oh, yes, of course. See, I go off on a tangent at times and then forget what I was going to do. That was it, 360 radar. We were going to check out what we may or may not be having, because I don't want to set up a video for you and then we have something actually coming through. So let's have a quick look. Let's filter the aircraft out. not much to shout about at the moment. It all seems pretty quiet. Right, okay, let's have a look. We have that Strix aircraft that went up a little earlier. What's that heading our way? No, that's not coming our way. Right, okay, so let's play a little. Keep the messages coming into the chat room. Okay, it's fantastic. Even when I play these do these replays for you, I'm still going through, and you're making me smile all the time. It's wonderful to have all the comments and you know, this fantastic community. That's what I've got to call it. It's an amazing thing. You're absolutely brilliant, every one of you, so thank you. Love you all to bits. Right, we are going to it is loud, isn't it? Right, let's have a look. This is what couple of shots from today's earlier live show, all condensed into about 3 minutes or so. Here we go, let's hit it right now. Keep the messages coming. Don't forget, keep getting the tea. You know where to get the tea from, don't you? Hey, the Kent and Sussex Tea and Coffee Company, and help Airshow World grow with Stu Bear. It's simple enough to do. Look under the video right now, and you see there's a link there, and it will take you to the Kent and Sussex Tea and Coffee Company. Don't forget, 15% off every single order. Over 1,000 different types of teas and coffee. Just use the code Airshow, AIRSHOW, all uppercase, simple as that. And a lot of folks have been buying it, so thank you so much, making a big difference. We'll get there, we certainly are getting there. A lot of exciting things coming up in the future, we'll tell you. Okay, let's get to some more videos. Take it away. And you're back with us as the sun starts to go down. We're not going to get that, I don't think we're going to get that fantastic sunset that we actually got last night, because a little bit more cloud, but that could still move in between now and then. Right, what we're going to do right now is you're going to see a blue screen for around about 5 seconds, that's all, okay? I'm going to put a different card in so we can show you some video footage from part 1, which I haven't shown very much of before, from the victory show. All right, and hey, we've got Julie on there as well, so just give me about 5 seconds, okay? You get a blue screen for 5 seconds, okay? Get ready, here we go. Told you I wouldn't be long. All right, let's have a look what we've got. Around about 2 or 3 minutes, but before we do that, I wouldn't neglect any of you guys and girls, ladies, gents, whoever it is. Keep on bringing those messages in to the chat room. And we just mentioned Julie, and you know, like the proverbial bad penny, there she is. She's with us, and hope she's washed her hands after getting in all that real grease and what have you, trying to fix that vehicle. I hope you're getting some success. Anyway, what have we got? She says, hello my lovelies, just had one heck of a thunderstorm. That explains a lot. She's been under the table again. All right, fair dues, fair dues. Okay, who else have we got? We have Plain Crazy. Hello, Plain Crazy. I'll take a big deep breath then. All right, what else have we got? Last night's sunset was just amazing. It was beautiful, wasn't it, Michaela? And we had loads of fun last night. We're having a right old giggle and a laugh, and that's what it's all about. Does anybody know if it's still heavy rain at East Mids Airport? I don't know. But I will be going back to East Mids Airport. Hey, well, that's where the bear lives. We'll be doing some stuff there again very, very soon. So don't you worry about that. Don't worry about a thing. Right. Have I missed any messages? I don't want to miss anybody out because, hey, you're the ones who make Airshow World special. You make my day every day. Mike B, yeah, we said hi to Mike. Piator is with us. Plain Crazy, yeah, we mentioned Plain Crazy. We mentioned Tracy. Anybody else we need to make sure we say hi to? Colin Hill, yeah, we mentioned Colin. Somebody was asking, have I done the 225 before? No, I don't think I've ever caught the 225. Oh no, yeah, that's the super duper big. The last time it came to East Mids Airport, I was in the Mac Loop. And everybody was saying, hey Stu, I bet you got some good videos of that. I went, no, I'm in the Mac Loop. Did you get anything in the Mac Loop? I said, no. It's the way it goes sometimes, isn't it? Hello. All right. Okay. Right. Let's do what we're going to do. Let's get some more videos roaming. Sorry we haven't got much action tonight so far. But who knows what may happen a little bit later as night falls and all those creepy crawlies start. God, the flies the last few nights, they've been awful. I tell you, little devils, been all over the place. You know, I mean the little diddly ones. Let's get on with it. Let's show a bit of video for you great folks out there. Because you got the blue screen, so that must mean I've got a different card in. Let's see if I can do something. Here we go. Hit the button.
if I'm going to get in people's way.
Oh, that's right. You've got to do your job, mate.
You've got to have to walk around me.
Provided throughout the site. Please be respectful to each other and give each other.
Which we'll tell you more about after the pilot's briefing, because there have been a few changes compared to the main published lineups that you may have seen in advance. My name is Ben Dunnell. I'm absolutely delighted to be here for the first time. But at Banho, an aircraft new to Little Gransden for 2021, Richard Ellingworth's recently restored NOR NC856 Norvégie. So a great deal to look forward to and enjoy in the fly-in, and this all leading up to the start of the flying programme at 1:30.
And of course, every few minutes I'll keep popping back and saying hi to everyone because, hey, lots of people keep coming into the chat room, and very special people as well. Well, every one of you is very, very special. But, hey, we've got our very own Clive. Hello, Clive. That's Clive Jones saying, evening all. How the devil are you, mate? And good to see you. And who else have we got? We've got Stuart Simmons. And he was at Bournemouth last week. And the Dakota was lovely, flew really low right over his head. Well, hey, we were treated to some fantastic Dakotas as well over at the Victory Show. Well, that clip you were just looking at a second ago was from Little Gransden. Yeah, and again, had fantastic company down there. We had Steve, he actually took me down there, and also... she's in the chat room tonight. Our very lovely Tracy. She was down at Little Gransden, and so was Scott. And fantastic company as always. I really enjoy doing air shows with them. They make you smile, and all the rest. You know what I'm saying, right? But here's some great news. When I was actually filming at Little Gransden, and the very next, when was it? On the Monday, that's right. I did a little studio show and put together something rather special. And we were fortunate enough that the organizer was actually in the chat room, and a fantastic guy by the name of, it was John Swain. And he was so impressed with everything that goes on with Airshow World, you know, all you guys in the chat room, and also the way it's all put together, and the great fun atmosphere that Airshow World creates, that, hey, there's some great things going to be happening. So keep an eye very closely on Airshow World, because we've got some great things happening in the very near future with John. But also, the upshot of that particular adventure that we had down at the very first time I'd ever been to Little Gransden, and literally I was just not in a special place. In fact, I was behind a hedge. And some people had better spots than me, but we won't least said about that the better. But the great news was that there was a particular pilot that was down there by the name of Mark Jeffries, and he is the team leader of the extra team that you're going to see in just a moment, called the Global Stars. And again, the upshot of that was that yeah, we had a very busy day last Saturday, filming all weekend, well, from Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, down at the Victory Show at Cosby in South Leicestershire. But directly after the show, as requested, especially for the Global Stars, they asked us to go along and film them. And the great news is we'll be doing lots more features with the Global Stars. Now I'm going to show you just a little bit in just a moment, right, of their fantastic display that they did over at Western Park last Saturday. It was a crazy day, working from around about 6:30 in the morning till about 2:30 the next morning. But I'll show you this little bit. Watch it carefully. If you watched the last Monday night show, you'll have seen a little bit of this. But hey, you may have seen it on the internet already. It's going all over the place. Right, but this is what we went down to see. If you watch this display team, they're amazing. Let's see if I can find it. Here we go.
Show that we've ever done in our 25-year history. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for supporting us. This is a British event, and we're so proud of it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show, and this is the one and only Global Stars. Western Park 25th anniversary Global Stars. Isn't that spectacular? Only the best here at Western Park. We spared no expense bringing you these superstars, the Global Stars, and their extra 300s. You don't see that very often now, do you?
And there you have it. That's just a little tiny snippet from the full video, and it's actually out there on the internet at the moment. And yeah, so hey, I was very, very proud to be invited by the one and only Mark Jeffries. So Mark, if you're watching this at all, thank you so much. And I'll tell you, a fantastic guy, and hopefully we'll be doing a lot more work with them and also John in the very, very near future. And that's just what came out of just going down to that fantastic air show at Little Gransden. And hey, it's still pretty quiet down here at RAF Mildenhall, so I can't really bring you anything at the moment with movements here, but hey, we're going to see some more videos, and what we're going to do, we're going to go back to let's see some more stuff from Little Gransden with their great air show. And hey, let's run that right now. So hey, stay with the bear and keep getting the tea. You know where to get it from. It's the Kent and Sussex Tea and Coffee Company. Where else? 15% off with every order, plus reward points. What? Hey, what is there not to like? Their tea is the best, and the coffee, it's to die for. So hey, get those orders in right now and help Airshow World grow, because you definitely are. And the reports we're getting back from the boss down there, that's Dave, hey, he's over the moon with everybody buying it. So keep on buying it, and hey, we can keep doing more videos for you. But right now, let's get back. We're going to go to Little Grandson. By the way, I can't show you any more of that night show, because it's still in the sort of development stage, because there's music in the background. So I've got to dub out the music and whatever, you know, copyright and all the rest of it. Yeah, they don't like them. They don't like it, Mr. Mandarin. Right, let's go for it. Keep the messages coming into the chat room, and I'll be back to say hi to everybody in just a couple of more minutes. All right, so keep on rolling, keep on doing it, and let's get those ospreys up just a little bit later. Right, more video coming up for you. Little Grandson, that's where we're going right now. It's just down the road. Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mike Collett.
And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if you want to cast your eyes out to the left, you'll hopefully, up in the sky there, catch a glimpse of the 4 chipmunks running in. Ladies and gentlemen, we give you the red sparrows. It's a very special year for chipmunks, being the 75th anniversary of the first flight. The first chipmunk was built by de Havilland, Canada, that took to the skies on the 22nd of May 1946. And after that, the rest is history, because it got great interest from all the military. The red sparrows here today. We've got 4 different chipmunks up there. We have 2 in the traditional favourite red and white colour scheme. We have the Canadian one, which is bright yellow. You can't miss that one. And leading them, we have the silver. Red Sparrow 2, which is one of the red and white ones, that is Golf Alpha Oscar Sierra Yankee, and that's flown by Nigel Wilson. Quite a familiar face on the display scene. He's flying back in 1985 at Ipswich Airport, sadly no longer with us. And he was actually part of the original Red Sparrow. That was a team of 4 Cessna 152, and that's how he got his introduction to flying. Nowadays he can be found down in Essex, the flying instructor, head of training down there, teaching pilots to learn to fly, but also progressing up to things like the Harvard.
So park, press the shutter,
Sparrow number 3 is the other lovely red and white one. That's Golf Papa Foxtrot Alpha Whiskey, and that's being flown by Tom Turner. This aircraft is based up at Old Buckenham back in 2005. He was part of the team that took Merlins over Malta when they took a Hurricane and a Spitfire back to the land of island of Malta. Thinking just how easy it is to get up in an aeroplane and fly around in the sky with your friends. Well, let me tell you, it's actually very difficult flying formation. The leader, in this case the silver one, is the eyes and ears for the team. He's the lookout, and he's the one that makes sure his wingmen keep safe. All the other pilots, they're not looking at their instruments, they're looking at their leader. And Phil here is leading them in for their last pass in a lovely line and astern formation. Still being used today. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Eyes in front of you, cameras at the ready. As we give you the Red Sparrows break. So ladies,
the other red and white one following, and then the Empire Test Pilot School aircraft, one of the most historic chipmunks of them all, will be third to land. The Canadian one, new on the circuit this year, the Maple Monk, as it's nicknamed, quite different in many ways from its British brethren, not least that large bubble canopy.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, the first chipmunk in was flown by Nigel Wilson. Let's give him a big round of applause and a thumbs up. Thank you, Nigel. One, two, three. The idea of putting a jet engine.
And coming up soon, we will see that display of the muscle biplane. That will be coming up, and just wait till you see the way that guy actually displays that fantastic aircraft in our little pits. And right, what we have is, I think we've got some lights flashing over them. I'm sure I saw something, but you never know. We may get an Osprey yet. And it'd be rather cool if it's not going to be as good a sunset as last night, because looks like that cloud that's and people are talking about rain over at East Midlands Airport, so it looks like it could be heading our way. But you never know. I tell you what, let's be talking about the actual sunset that's going down. Let's have a look in that direction so you can see it. I mean, as you know from last night, the sunsets you get here are absolutely amazing. I mean, again, just look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Hey, and how are you doing, sir? Are you all right?
How you doing, mate?
Yeah, how are you doing, mate? Are you all right?
It's the first time I've sent a photo of someone's TV saying, what are you on my TV for?
I know, you were certainly on. You was it yourself or your friend who put the message in? It was yourself?
Yeah, it was me.
Hey, well, do you want to say hi to everybody? Of course you do. Go on, say hi.
No, I'm right.
What's your name, sir?
Cole.
Paul?
Cole.
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 Of course it is. You put a message in here. All right, you're more than welcome to say hi.
Right, mate.
Oh, he's shy. Hey, we got... You sound like you're from Birmingham.
Yeah, Dudley.
You're from Dudley.
You see, nobody knows where Dudley is, but everyone knows that to the accent.
I'm from Dudley. It's I'm not really from Dudley. I'm from Wolverhampton.
No, I'm from Dudley. Proper Dudley.
I tell you what, I love your accent. It's
Really?
Oh, it's brilliant. Can you hear this young man in the background? Hey, well, there you go. That's the sort of sunset we've got this evening. And there you go. Just have a look. God, look at that. That looks beautiful through the screen, doesn't it? Can you see it through the screen? Fantastic, because that zoomed right into it. And what we need is one of those Ospreys that is over. And do you think they're going to go up tonight?
They were messing with one over. Oh, just you say that beacons are on.
Yeah, they've got the lights going, haven't they? So
yeah.
You never know. We'll keep a very close eye on that. But hey, for the moment, before I go back to a little bit more video footage to keep you guys entertained with you know, some display action and all the rest of it, don't forget, all the videos that you're seeing tonight are straight off the camera, so they've not been edited or anything. Okay, I have done the edited versions, but hey, to keep you know, save you looking at the old paint drying and what have you, I'm sort of trying to We're trying to entertain you. That's what it's all about. Putting a smile on your face and making you feel happy. And that's what Airshow World certainly tries to do in this. Look at the chat room. There's such wonderful people in here. We've got Jason Long. Behave yourself, Jason. He said Jasper Carrot. The old funky moped, eh? You're too young. You're too young to remember that. Jim Gemmell, Elaine Bird. Now Elaine put a really nice message in just a little bit earlier. So let's find that message that you put in. Something like, hey, it's the first time I've come across... or was it something like that? She's just come across Airshow World just recently. If it is, Elaine Bird says, I only found Airshow World a while back. Must say I'm really enjoying it. Well, Elaine, thank you very, very much indeed. And I tell you what, I'm enjoying the messages that you put in, so thank you. Keep them coming. If you're just watching this, say, on a system where you've, like your TV or something, hey, get your phone out and you'll be able to take part in the chat room as well. You know, actually, I say that because it'll probably come up as 2 extra views. But yeah, keep the messages coming. That's what makes it. And if you've never taken part, all you have to do is just subscribe to Airshow World. It's absolutely free. Of course it's free. Free as a bird. And but not Elaine Bird. It's absolutely free, and that's the way it's gonna be. So definitely keep on bringing those messages over, and it makes it even more fun. Billy Fletcher, hello Billy. It says, hey Airshow World, where is this at? Well, at the moment we are me, the bear, Stu Bear. Oh, can you see that going up and down? You know, that's looking promising, isn't it? It's at Mildenhall, RAF Mildenhall, over in Suffolk. You know, you got Suffolk, Norfolk, all of that. Yep, eastern part of England. That's where I am at the moment. And hey, whereas last weekend we had a fantastic time over at the Victory Show. It was made extra special by some wonderful friends that Steve, Stephen, Julie and Adrian absolutely made my days, because we were there for around about 4 days. It was marvelous, and the weather, as you know, the weather on Sunday, wasn't it beautiful? Right, Billy, this airshow footage is from Little Cranston. That was what you were looking at a minute ago, and we'll pop back there again in a moment. But I'm going to keep this running though for the mo, because you never know. Mind you, it's parked the wrong way. It's facing that way. Might just be doing some maintenance checks. But, let's see. Can we have any APUs? I don't think we can.
One's Herc spooled up a second ago. Then
Yeah.
spooled back down again.
Has it?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I can't hear any engine noises at all. No APUs. What direction is the wind? So yeah, would certainly probably be hearing it. Let's move that across. There's a couple more over there. Any action going along that? I can hear that motorbike. So I think the wind is coming from behind us in that case. But don't you worry, if those rotors start moving, I will be hitting, coming straight back here live, all right? Before we go back to that, you're going to see a brilliant display in a moment, by the way. Let's have a look. So Stuart Simmons is with us. He says, only just found this channel and it's simply fabulous. Great footage, and the community here is, yeah. Thank you. That's very kind of you to say. Thank you very much. Well, I always say it, the success of Airshow World, it is all down to you guys. And that's what it's all about. The whole point of Airshow World and Stu Bear is all about having a little bit of fun. And why not? Don't take life too seriously. Enjoy every day. That's the most important motto to remember. All right, we're going to rock and roll right now. Well, we're going to play some video footage anyway. Are you ready? As soon as those rotors move, if they move, we'll be back live with you. But I'll keep coming back every few minutes keep saying hi to all you great folks. Stay with Stu Bear and Airfield World. We'll be back live from Mildenhall in a moment. Let's see this first. Here we go.
Putting a jet engine underneath something like a Pitts, it's not new. There's two or three of them have flown during the last 20 years in America. But one thing you cannot forget is the spectacular performance.
So this is Rich Goodwin with the Muscle biplane getting airborne immediately, showing us not just the effectiveness of that smoke system, but also the incredible power to weight ratio at his disposal with this aircraft. A significantly uprated Lycoming engine, also a propeller optimised for aerobatics. Bringing it through there on the knife edge, and he'll now be accelerating and climbing up to his minimum display weight saving. Through a hesitation wall and pulling up. Roll one way, and then flick rolling back the other way numerous times. And transitioning straight from that into a very extended, flat, inverted turn. As he completes that, coming back round onto the main display axis. Quick roll over the shoulder to reposition, heading away from us. Multiple rolls on the down line. And this aircraft's rate of climb already has to be seen to be believed. Just think what it'll be like when we add the two jet engines in future. We can give it a power-to-weight ratio of better than 1 to 1. With 1,700 pounds of thrust at his disposal, this aircraft weighs just 1,600 pounds. Everything about this machine has been optimised as far as is possible. A Formula One designer called Andrew Higgs has tuned up the 330 horsepower engine. The aircraft is flying with some 700 kilos maximum speed in excess of 200 miles an hour. And it's possible for Rich to pull +6 to -6G with this aeroplane. Very uncomfortable outside half loop. These are more modern Nigerian F-35. And taking advantage there of the pretty stiff breeze. Getting the aircraft on the prop and came pretty much to a halt. This display in this aeroplane incorporates a number of manoeuvres that Rich performed in the past with the previous muscle biplane, but this latest incarnation taking things a step further still.
Is he going to do it spinny thing again?
Showing again this incredible roll rate, one way then the other. Further development since then. To receive the structural modifications that are necessary for when the jet engines get added to it.
So like 20 shots.
RAF fast jet pilot, notably on the Tornado GR1 strike aircraft, and in serving in the RAF, he followed in the footsteps of his legendary father, the now late Goodwin, who was renowned as one of the greatest display pilots on the English Electric Lightning jet fighter. Of display aerobatic flying to this day, really showing us something of the speed of this modified S2S model as Rich runs in and pulls vertical for a climbing rolling tower.
We talked earlier about the Yak 50 and the Cap T32 being very influential in World Aerobatic Championships. While in the 60s, 70s and even into the early 80s, various models of the pits were still very, very competitive, particularly with the US team.
Yes, indeed, and it's from that era that we remember so many great pits aerobatic teams, the likes of the Rothmans team, the Marlborough team, the Royal Jordanian Falcons, all mounted on the pits. Sponsorship very important to Rich too as he goes about his business on the display circuit. An engineering company called Anana is his main title sponsor, and they're helping fund the development of the jet pits, the ultimate biplane as Rich calls it. Rich himself took up aerobatics initially through the competition world before joining the display circuit a few years ago. Competition aerobatic flying, of course, Keith, a very different discipline in many ways to display flying, isn't it?
Oh, very much so. It's like, I guess you can compare it with dancing. You've got the freestyle form of dancing and the traditional competitive ball of dancing. What the guys do today is very much freestyle, and they're not being judged on precise, accurate flying, but more entertaining the audience, which is exactly what they do well.
The smoke will no doubt be going on again. Tipping in, and I expect to see him on the knife edge. A great photo opportunity. What a performance. Rich Goodwin with the Pitts S2S.
There we go. Keep bringing you stuff, and I hope you enjoyed that. Lights are still flashing on that. But what we will do, we'll look, the sun is setting. Let's go around nice and slowly. All right, and we'll see that beautiful, beautiful sunset over there this evening. Yeah, that's what we called it. It's the sunset show with Stu Bear with Airshow World and live here at Mildenhall. And it's just disappeared behind those few clouds, which I couldn't have filmed it a couple of minutes ago because it was literally way too bright. But you can see the rays of sunshine. Look at that coming through as the sun starts to set and it gets all beautiful and orange. What a great sight. That is awesome. That's amazing. So I hope you're enjoying the what we're bringing you this evening, and I'll keep that just there for the moment, and just while I go back to the chat room and see what you are up to. Right, we have Wayne. Hello Wayne, nice to see you as well. Thank you for putting the message in. And also we have Next Launch. Saw Rich the other day, awesome pilot. Yeah, Rich Goodwin, you just saw him displaying his pits, and he's got, as you know, he's got two of those. He's got the Union Jack one, and also that, they call it the muscle biplane, don't they? And they've got that blue one that they've been using this year. And as I'm sure, as you heard Ben Dunnell, the brilliant commentator, he was saying that probably next year, well, they've got it already, they're going to be putting jet engines on there as well, so massively increasing the power. Imagine that. It's an incredible display plane as it is. Put some jet engines on as well, Jetto style. That is going to be something. And it's something they've just got to go through with the Civil Aviation Authority. Once they've got the clearance for that, it will be in the skies at an air show near you soon. So let's hope they can get that going next year. Fingers crossed. Right, who else have we got? Chris Long is with us this evening. And what are we talking about? Right, okay. Talking about the wing walkers. Elaine Bird. Hello, Elaine. And fantastic display, says our very own Tracy. Hey, by the way, Tracy, drop me an email, okay? To find out if you're going to that next air show. Where? Beginning of October. Shuttleworth. That's it. Okay. Yep. We'll try to meet up. Then Steve will be with me. Okay. Either I'm taking him or he's taking me. But hey, you know how to get in touch. Everybody. Well, you've got the email address, haven't you? But it's stu@airshowworld.com. stu@airshowworld.com. That's the address if you want to take part in the Airshow World followers. Hey, is it Thursday? Tomorrow it's Friday, isn't it? Now, tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. Don't forget, we have the Friday night show. Now, tomorrow night's show, it is a recorded show, but it's not one that's ever been seen before. And I've got some great stuff lined up for you tomorrow night. Mixture of all sort of stuff, all sort of things, really. We have Clive Jones will be showing some of his videos. What is it? Some of his drone footage in that feature that we've been doing called Guess the Location. And it's a beautiful location we've got again this week. I'm not going to say now, you've got to guess it tomorrow night. So that's it's the 60-minute show between 7 and 8 o'clock tomorrow night. Don't you dare miss it. I'll be in the chat room having a chat with you all. But I remember, it is a recorded show because I'm down here at Mildenhall. So yeah, I can just put my feet up and enjoy that tomorrow night, which will be great. What else have we got tomorrow night? Do you know what? The only other thing I can remember off the top of my head is, hey, we've got a steam train as well. All sorts of stuff, so make sure you don't miss it. tomorrow night, 7 o'clock. But hey, we're not going anywhere just yet. How's that sunset doing? Okay, well, yeah, it's going down. Not quite as spectacular as last night, but it still looks beautiful. Look at that. Wow. Okay, we'll move the camera around and see if there's anything doing. We've got Clive Knoll. Hello, nice to see you live from Mildenhall. Stu, I was brought up in the village. Mum still lives near the Hampstead Avenue base gate. All right, well, it's a great place around here. There's just something so special about this every time I come down here. I don't know, I think it's because it brings back great memories of the Airfield, but it's just like, I don't know, in a way going back in time as well. I love the place. But hey, get yourself down here. Who we got? We've got James. Hello, James. Good evening, all, and Stu. Hope all things are going well. Well, they could be better, James. They could be a lot better. Tears of a cloud and all that sort of stuff at the moment, but I won't go into that. Let's see. But hey, I've always got a smiley face for you guys, and that's the important thing. Let's see. Chris Long. It's thundering in Liverpool's in Liverpool. Ugh. Keep it up there. We don't want it this way, but it is starting to look a bit dark as I look over my shoulder. Maybe that's why the ospreys haven't gone up. But did an osprey go up earlier?
Yeah, it's been out 7 hours now.
7 hours?
Yeah, close to that, I think.
Well, it certainly should be coming back by now. Have you got a virtual radar server on there so you can see where the aircraft are?
Yeah, but it's not been on radar for a good couple of hours.
Right. Is there anything in the area? There we go. You see, I've got somebody to help me out tonight. Hey, you could stay here all night. Hey, the man. Cole. It is Cole, isn't it?
Yes.
Cole. That's it. All right. C-O-L-E, not C-O-A-L. And he's from Dudley over there in the West Midlands. And I'm not. Hey, look at the cat running. Is that a real bad accent?
No, that's pretty.
That's pretty good, really, isn't it?
Close to it,
I love the way they speak over that part of the world. Yeah, my dad used to come from that part. Right, there we go. What are we up to? But he's still got his lights flashing away. Don't worry. Hey, we've got some more video action coming up for you. And I'll guarantee the moment I go offline, then things come alive right here. You see, I guarantee they're probably watching Airshow World, probably having a giggle, going, right, you ready to go, lads? No, I'm not going while he's filming. Who have we got? We've got Dylan. Hello, Dylan. 180 evening. Been a while since I've caught up on your streams. Yeah, where the devil have you been? We've missed you so much there, Dylan. Good to see you back. Look... that beautiful sunset. Oh yeah. And he was watching the Jersey Air Show on Plains, on my good friends at Plains TV earlier. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to watch that. I said I was going to put my feet up, watch that, and also watch the tour of Britain at the time. But yeah, the bear's got other things on his mind at the moment. Let's see. Big fan of Formula One is BEA Trident. Yay, well, we could have a good year next year, couldn't we, hey? I'm not talking about tyres. They don't use Goodyear tyres. Seriously, I'm talking about the actual racing. There we go. George Russell with, it's now confirmed, with Lewis Hamilton. I keep hearing sounds. Oh, nothing.
Hoover.
It's a Hoover. It's Henry the Hoover. That's what the sound was. I tell you what, it got me going. I tell you what, I'm losing the plot here. It's like if a tractor goes by. Okay, where? What? Aeroplane? No. Never mind. Bandit. Hey, what you up to, Bandit? Hey, we've got somebody here called Way to I don't know how you say it. You know, starts with a Way to anyway. And goodness gracious me, look at that. Kirk Ferrari. You are the man. He's put a really kind donation in. Kirk, thank you very, very much. He says, stock up on some supplies, mate. Coconut, beer, coconut shampoo, coconut sun cream, coconut tea, coconut biscuits, coconut juice. Well, shall I tell you, and you will believe this, I know, in the van I've obviously got coconut tea, I've got coconut shampoo, coconut, all sorts of stuff, and even coconut biscuits. Yes, I've got some of that. Coconut juice. Well, I've got coconut milk. There we go. And thank you to Barry West, I've got some Bounty bars as well. And we got also from Julie, we got red heart and we got the black heart as well. So thank you, Julie. Julie's she's the lady with the spanner. There we go. Hey, do you want to see Julie? Should we see Julie? Yeah, should we do that? Go on. You might have seen this before, but a lot of people, you may never have seen Julie before. Told you I'm a poet. Right, let's see Julie. See if I can find it. Here we go.
Show.
Hi, good evening. So I'm Paul and I run Volksjäger Regiment 2 Living History Group. We portray German Volksjäger and we've been supporting the Victor Show for the last 7 years.
How long have you actually been into reenactment?
Probably about 10 years now.
And your special interest is with the parachute regiments?
So the German Volksjäger is what we portray. We have a keen interest on it. I was a former British paratrooper for 24 years. Our history evolved from the German Volksjäger from World War II, and then I kind of got into the joys, learning more about the tactics and the kit and equipment and the parachute side of it, and then I decided to join a group, and now I run a group which is Volksjäger Regiment 2.
And you do enjoy it. Do you find it different between the German side and the British side, having been now doing the reenactments on the German and the actually real life with the British?
Yeah. Well, if we talk World War II, the German Volksjäger were more the founders, and they did a lot more experiments and they took it further than anybody else. The Russians, the Americans, the British, the Italians, the Japanese, other nationalities. My interest with the German Volksjäger is how brave, how courageous they were, the discipline, how they engineer things and how they move things forward. From that alone, the British found the airborne force in 1942, then the Americans also formed their airborne forces. So through the Germans giving them a great advantage, then we, the British, then kind of took their lead, and then we formed our own airborne forces. The Americans did the same.
Well, thank you very much. That has been most fascinating, and we hope that you have a lovely weekend.
You're more than welcome. Thank you.
Thank you, Paul.
Thank you very much indeed. That's Julie and Paul. Thank you, Julie. And hopefully we'll get a few more people to have a word with just a little bit later.
Air Transport Auxiliary with us as well. That would be ferrying aircraft in and out. Yeah, and that's what we're doing here.
Of course, the one big question is, how do you get your moustache like that?
A lot of work and a lot of wax.
Thank you very much, Squadron Leader.
Most welcome.
There we go. And a big smile to finish off with. Thank you very, very much. And thank you to Julie. Thank you. I'm still laughing. I let that first clip actually keep playing on because I just loved she'll be cracking up now, Julie will be. I love the look on her face. I said, and no doubt we'll have a few more interviews coming a little later. Absolutely wonderful. Oh dear, I'm still laughing right now. It was great fun, and we had a whale of I had a whale of a time, and Julie's such good fun. Sadie. Oh gosh. Oh, that's wonderful. Sorry, I'm yeah. Thank you, Sadie. That's wonderful. That's good. Cozy wants to mention to say she's back home. That's great. Listen, I'm going to have to play a video. I'll be back with you in just a minute. There we go. I'm back with you. Yeah, I was just sorting myself out there, and thank you, Sadie. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much indeed. Yeah, I will give you a call a little bit later. Now that's Sadie. That's our very good. That's my daughter, Sadie. She's at home, and Cozy wants to mention. Well, Cozy, we love you so much, and we'll see you very, 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 very soon. And yeah. That means a lot, and I know it means a lot to Julie as well, because Julie's my friend. She's a great person, so thank you very, very much. Now, what have we got to tell you? We've got props, we've got rotors spinderellaing, and the good news is that Osprey is going to be staying in the circuit. That's what Cole has just heard from his radio. Right, so that's staying in the circuit, so it means you're going to see an Osprey. The sun is just about set, okay? Well, it has set. It's 1926 right now. That is the time here at RAF Mildenhall. Ah, fantastic. Kurt Ferrari says it's Sadie Jones. Yep, so thank you, Sadie. Ah, feel much better now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There it is. Right, do you know, sorry you've got a bit of rattling at the moment. What it is, I'll let you into a little secret, shall I? I've got one of the microphones tucked down my top here. So let's do this properly and put one there. Where's the one that's rattling? There we go. What they are, these lapel mics, so that should be on the right hand side, and that's on the left. There we go. Proves they're working, doesn't it? So let's put that on there. Right, that should be a lot better for you. Right. Oh, hey, missus, what's that? Whoa, get off. Sorry, I've got I've got long grass behind me, and it keeps yeah, doing strange things to the derriere. Right, Rupert. What have we got? Evening, everyone. I'm late again. Damn, my community service should have stolen those wine gums from the kids in Tesco's. What are you like, Rupert? We had a laugh with Rupert last night, weren't we? We were saying, hey, it's a good job. Yeah, it's not Bear, Rupert the Bear. Right, Steve, but we did that joke last night, didn't we? So it's never as good the second time around, is it? Stephen Billings has been noticing, definitely, those rotors are spinning around. Yes, we're not going to start singing Kylie Simpson at the moment. I know it's Kylie Minogue, but I always think Kylie Minogue sings like Bart Simpson. Next time you hear one of her songs, have a good listen. I'm convinced it's Bart Simpson. Actually, I think Bart Simpson would be better, but there you go. That's only my opinion. Right. Oh, hold on a minute. Right, I nearly hey, look at that. Julie, big red heart from Barry West, because that's good news. Yeah. Stewie's coconuts. Yeah. Would you believe it? Do you know, in the old days when we used to have CBs and all of that, that used to be my call, coconut. You'd probably have guessed that anyway. I like that. Colin Hill. Now that is a good one. You're not coconut shy then, Stu. Like it? That's a good one. Yep. Who else has got the messages coming in? Yeah, Kirk, thank you for that donation. It really means a lot. Thank you so much. And also, Elaine Bird. Thank you, Elaine. Elaine also put a fantastic donation in as well. Sorry, Elaine, that I didn't read it out immediately, because I think we're probably doing a quick replay or something direct from the camera. Don't forget, all those clips you see when I'm out in the field are straight off the camera, so they haven't been edited. All right, so just always remember that. They've not all been nicely... nice and tidy and all the rest, but thank you. That's really lovely of you there, Elaine Bird, for the kind donation. And I'm so pleased you found Airshow World the best place to be, the friendliest place to be as well. Great chat room, lovely people, and a little bit of fun where we don't take things too seriously, and that's, hey, it's always good, isn't it? Hey, always enjoy what you do. And we've got my good mate down there in Southampton. Drum roll, please. It's Elvis. He's in the chat room right now. Hello, Elvis. How the devil are you? Always good to see Elvis. Elvis has been following Airshow World on the live shows for a long time. In fact, I think Elvis was one of the first people on one of my first live shows that we did well over a year ago. I was just looking to see where Uncle Beacon is, but you know Uncle Beacon, that's the beautiful black cat that they have down here. But I think he's gone stalking after something. So in a moment, what I'm going to have to do is switch to manual focus. There we go. There's Cole. He's gone back up on the trailer over there. And also, we spoke to his friend the other day. Do you know what? Brain like a sieve, me. I've forgotten his name. But hey, let's see if he's watching Airshow World. He's looking at his phone. So I'll tell you what, if you're watching Airshow World over there, give us a wave. I think he's probably looking at the radar or something. Let's have a look. Hello, he's been down McDonald's, the little devil. See, look, he's got his McDonald's. Oh, I tell you what, just fancy one of them. Yeah. Great guys. All right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to use them because they don't mind being, well, they're too far away anyway to see the exact faces, but I'm going to switch to manual as far as the focus is concerned, because it's getting to that time of the evening where you need to switch to manual, or else when it picks the lights up it'll go all over the place, and you can see it's a little bit fuzzy. The reason that is because the light is obviously fading. But I've got another little trick. That we can do. All right, just let's see if we can get the focus even better for you. There we go. There's the warnings. CCT camera in use. All right. So that's yeah, pick something like that. That's sort of far enough away to be able to because that was zoomed right in. So we should get a nice focus now. Right, another little trick when it gets to this time of night. Also, let's drop the shutter speed down, okay? You'll know this camera at the back of your hand soon, won't you, hey? Here we go. Let's drop that down. Let's go for let's go for 50. Get to manual. Let's go for 50. Right, okay, that'll make it brighter than what it really is. If you go any lower than 50, when you start panning, it'll look all juddery and stuttery. Yeah, like that. Right, where were we? Here we go. So obviously says, I'm doing really well. Been busy doing the community garden today, coordinating volunteers. Well, you're a top man. That's really good to hear, so good on you. Carl, hello Carl, is there he is as well. Someone's talking about coconuts again. That's bound to catch my attention, isn't it, hey? Right, where were we? Phil Tovey, hello Phil, down there in Warwickshire. Wait, it's from Warwick. That's a nice place, isn't it? Hey, it's a great place down there. You've got Warwick, and just down the road you also have just a moment, just going through this list. Yeah, of course, you also have Stratford upon Avon. Beautiful place that is. So I was just thinking of this joke that Byrne and Manning did. I was watching this This Is Your Life. Yeah, I'll give that one out another time. Deacon McVitie, hey, you okay, buddy? Yeah, I'm not too bad. I'm not too bad. You know, just you know what it's like. But feeling a little bit happier than I was earlier in the day. But nothing to worry about. I'm just, you know, they really do take their time, don't they? Hey. Goodness gracious, talk about building the suspense and all the rest of it. Well, yeah, there's not many coconut trees really around this part of the world, but we should be okay there, Kirk. Yeah, coconut tea. If you've not had the delights yet of coconut tea, hey, check it out. All right, and you can get it. You can get 15% off. You know you can. I've told you so many times, but we have new people on tonight, and they probably don't know. So we'll tell you about it. Don't forget, Stu Bear, sponsored by the Kent and Sussex Tea and Coffee Company, and of course, you can get yourself 15% off every single purchase. Not just the first one, and you get reward points as well. How do you get that 15% off? Well, you'll look under this video right now and you'll see there's a link there. It'll take you straight to their website. If you're watching this on a TV, just Google from a computer or whatever. Just Google the Kent and Sussex Tea and Coffee Company and get those orders in right now. Use the code AIRSHOW, AIRSHOW. It's all uppercase, simple as that. And you get your 15% off. Okay, that's the adverts. And let's get back to the chat room. And we have Michael Webber. Hey, say hi to it's Bitten, isn't it? Hey, your good lady, that's her name. Say hi to her from Stu Bear, all right? He says, I have no idea what my computer just wrote. Sorry. Hi guys, hope you're good, with a smiley. That's all right, matey. It's good to see you. And yeah, say hi to your young lady as well. Well, BEA Trident, coal tells me it's staying in the pattern for a long time, and then eventually it is going to bug out of here, but not after it's done quite a few circuits, and it'll probably be going through in the dark. Now, if you've never seen one of these dancing in the dark, you are in for a treat as it starts to come on. Don't go by the. Yes, it's coming our way. Yes, if you've never seen one of these dancing in the dark like Bruce Springsteen, I tell you what, you are in for a treat, because as it gets dark, make sure you look at those rotors, and I hope it's still in the circuit to be able to bring that to you. By the way, if we do get another blue screen at some point this evening, it'll be when I'm changing a battery It's saying that we've got about 1 hour 5 minutes, but I'll take that with a pinch of salt. When we get the proper sound of this V22 Osprey, of course I will be going very, very quiet, okay? I may have the verbals at the moment, but whenever there's an aircraft in close earshot, I go totally quiet. Basically, you don't want to hear me, you want to hear the sound of the aircraft, and also I want to record it as well. That's the reasons. So it's runway 28. I would imagine it's going to take off away from us, but we will see. It will be revealed. Well, not in this, it's getting quite cold actually. They might be. You're in the countryside then for sure. He's just looking at the roe deer walking across his field at the end of his garden. Well, I remember James filming down last year at Coningsby, and those roe deers, they were going in front of the typhoons. Now we're going to lose all that in just a moment. Oh, by the way, hey, you'll see these new fancy solar lights that I've just put up. What, you bought more solar lights? Couldn't resist these ones. You'll see them a little bit later. They're really cool. Now we're going to, as I said, lose that. It's going to take off, but we are reliably informed that it's staying in the circuit. Let's see if there's any action from the other Ospreys. I don't think so. There is still, believe it or not, another Osprey actually out there. It's been out for about 6 or 7 hours now. You probably heard Cole talking about it earlier. Here we go, it's taking off. We can't see it at the moment, but it's all good news. We will see it because look at this. Just look at that evening sky. Isn't that gorgeous, hey? I mean, just our look. You know, yeah, come on. Yeah, I always have to moan about something, don't I? Just our look, though. Hey, if it could have been around about half an hour earlier. But hey, it's better late than never, isn't it, hey? And you're seeing this absolutely live right now. And of course, if you've got those virtual radar servers, you know, that'll prove the point, right? This is absolutely live right now. And what is it? It's around about 18 minutes to 8 British summertime. And we won't be able to say that for too much longer, will we? So yeah, what, about another 6 weeks, 7 weeks? And then we get to winter time. Don't want to think about that. But as we were saying, that should be staying in the circuit. Right. So keep the chat coming in between the fly pasts that we hope to get of this osprey. We'll keep the fun rolling in the chat room. So John Bolland, he's putting messages in. There was a little green light in the sky back there. Yeah, you wait, the darker it gets. And let's hope it does some fast fly-throughs. And if it's dark, that will look great. Normally when it does, it lands a few times, takes off and what have you. But, hey, all the aircraft today have been taking off using runway 28. In other words, to put that into perspective, away from us. Whereas, hey, the little beauty, it came directly towards us. Fantastic. Yeah. Stephen Billings, October the 31st is the date. It goes to GMT, UTC, whatever you want to call it. But in other words, yeah, winter time. Yuck. Can you hear that? So that confirms that Osprey is certainly heading back, doing nice close circuits. Oh, that's lovely. Bitten is sitting right next to Michael and says, hey, she's enjoying the Stu Bear show on Airshow World. So fantastic. Keep on putting the messages in and keep enjoying. Right, any second we should see this, unless it lands, because it's pretty low at the moment and my view is obscured. Hey, I could be over by the trailer over there, but the problem is at this time of night it'd be absolutely pitch black to get the kit back over. But so they're getting ready to be able to get that. There you go. I'm using his red jumper to be able to his t-shirt, whatever, to get the focus nice. We'll get that hopefully coming through in just a moment. It's just gotten a little bit quieter, hasn't it? Right, we'll have a bit more chat just while I'm waiting for that. Sounds like it's just lifting, by the way. Here we go. Heading directly towards us. Lights ablaze. Where are you? Haha, here we go. Right, I'm going to have to go back the other way, because if I keep going around like that, I'm going to be pulling wires out and all sorts. But let's see if we can pick it up again. It's just about to disappear behind the trees over there. There we go, going behind. But, hey, stay with us, because it's going to stay in the circuit for a little while. Oh, look at that. The pretty lights have come on. There we go. Hey, Sadie, if you're still watching this, there we go. Do you like those? They're rather cool, aren't they, eh? They'll look even better just a little bit later on. So I like my lights. As long as the aircraft don't think they have lights or something. Flashing away. Multicoloured. Right, where were we? We got as far as Stephen Billings. Right, we've got his message. Making us think of the long, dark nights. Cara Mason. Hey Cara, not seen you for ages. How the devil are you? Thank you for joining us this evening. That's Cara Mason. It's not showing on the plane finders and what have you. Ah, right. They might not have it switched on. So thank you, Cara. And thumbs up from Kirky. Hello, Kirk. By the way, Kirk, did you go to the... Oh no, you went to the Sywell, didn't you? Did you go to any of the days though? Did you go Saturday to the Victory Show? It's your local thing, isn't it? Just down the road for you. But I think he said the other day he went to Sywell. So Kirk, if you took some photographs from Sywell, hey, you're more than welcome. You know what to do. We could probably feature them on the Airshow World followers. Now let's see what the Airshow World followers have been doing. You know, yeah. You know the sort of thing. That's what we'll be doing tomorrow night. And we've got some features on that between 7 and 8 o'clock tomorrow night. Solo Turk wants a road deer on the runway. Yeah, Kirk is referring to one of my videos that I filmed, and the radio comms. Solo Turk, just before he texted out, he said, "There's a rabbit on the runway." And he wouldn't go on because he didn't want to hurt the rabbit. Which, yeah, well, neither would I. Love animals, and he kept saying, "There's a rabbit on the." So the guy in the control tower, he said, "Don't worry, we'll send somebody out to dispatch it." Okay, Solo Turk lining up. Have a look. If you want to see that video clip, just first page of Airshow World and just do a search. Okay, make sure it's the search of the videos on Airshow World. Type in Solo Turk Rabbit, and I think you'll probably find it. Remember, there's over 1,000 different types of videos on there, and it keeps growing all the time. Flying Bike. Hello, Flying Bike. What do you say? Typhoon just got back from Jersey Air Show. Really? Just got... Wow. So did it do a full display there at Jersey Air Show? Because it was supposed to do a display at Abingdon. And then they released something saying, oh, for whatever reasons, it can only do a flyby. But did it do a full display at Jersey? Let us know. Yeah, Ryan, what's he want to know? Sorry for the basic question, but I don't know much about Mildenhall. What else is the base there besides the Ospreys? Okay, well, working sort of answer a couple of questions there for you. I mean, I'm no expert, but over here at Mildenhall, well, you've got the Ospreys, and you know that because you're seeing that right now. But also, it's the main tanker base, and based here is the 100th Air Refueling Wing. And you'll notice there's a big D on the back of the they use KC 135 tankers. All right, so they're based here. There's quite a few of them, and earlier in the show you'd have seen gosh, there was an absolute multitude of them. There were 3 took off this morning, and they went off to I think they were refueling B-52s, but don't quote me on that one. But also, we had earlier in the day some KC-10s. Now the KC-10s are supposed to be going tomorrow, so we've had KC-10s. They're not based here, by the way. Okay, just to let you know that about the KC-10s. They are. Do you remember the DC-10s? You know, with that. You know, Freddie Laker used to have those and all the rest of it. Yeah, those real old planes. Well, that's the great thing about the military stuff. They've still got lots of great old planes. So we've got a couple of those in, but they're not based here. Also, we have the MC-135s. That's your, in other words, your Hercules planes. Normally go out with a call sign of Strix. So if you're looking at your flight radars and you have a look, you will see there's one of those flying around at the moment, and it's if you see that call sign Strix, they're based here as well. And what else is there here? I think that's about it. But anyway, there's more knowledgeable people than me in the chat room, so they'll be able to tell you probably a little bit more in case I missed anything out, because I'll guarantee I did. Right, I wonder if Stu is doing no, I'm not doing Abingdon show. What am I doing? Oh, I'm putting my feet up. I'm taking it easy. I'm going to drink coconut tea and beer all this weekend, and yeah, get myself sorted after a very, very busy time. But hey, don't you worry. If there's any movements right here at Mildenhall, I'll record it for you. Okay? Yeah, I'm that sort of person, you know. I'll look after you guys. Promise you. Big Zaz. Not seen Avatar yet. You've not seen that, no? Hey, talking about avatars and you know, that sort of stuff, right? Yeah, it was this clip came up because I've been listening to the new ABBA songs that are out at the moment, and they're really good. I'm amazed after all those years, and they've got a couple of great songs out at the moment, and an album coming out on November the 5th, so there'll be fireworks when that comes out. Hey, talking of fireworks, all right, don't forget, very, very soon I'll be compiling the video from that, yeah, we'll call it an air show from last Saturday night over at Weston Park near Cosford. It was brilliant, but unfortunately all the music, it was all copyrighted music, so I've got to think of a way to get that all sorted. It's gonna take a bit of serious editing, but I'll get it done, don't you worry. I'll be doing that from the studio in the next after the 17th of September. F8 at Mildenhall were the best I've ever seen. They were great. 1997 was a good year for the F8 down here. Absolute vintage year that was. It was the time when, the first time in the UK, we got to see a display of that fantastic. Actually, did it? Yes, it did do a display. It came in, didn't land that particular time, but it did do a display. I'm talking about the B-2 stealth bomber. Wow. That was something, I tell you. I was here, and not just that, we had the Thunderbirds as well, which was it was great. Over the weekend they had 250,000, in other words, they had 250,000 people. Hi, this is Brill Knight. Could you help? That's William Lawson. Right, hey, we'll help if we can. There's a beach shadow, so says Leddiff. And over near Norwich. Oh, he's over near Norwich, is he? Yeah, I tell you what, the other week. No, I can't get the accent tonight, can I? I was over near where we actually stayed. What was the place called? Wyndham. What a beautiful, beautiful little place that is. Right next to Norwich. And not far away from where they had an air show a few weeks ago. It was a grass field, but apparently it was an amazing air show. It was the old Buckingham, that's it, yeah. They've got a cafe there. I got my timing right, of course I did, yeah. I went by the cafe and it wasn't open. Only opens Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We were there on the Tuesday. Great timing, Stu. Called, I think it was called Jimmy's. Jimmy Stewart. Colin Hill, hello Colin. OF Morum, US Air Force, Lakenheath. What's yeah, they're all very, very nearby. They certainly are, Barry, and yeah, I don't know whether the date has been altered. Originally it was around about November, early December, wasn't it, for the F-35s going to Lakenheath. I haven't heard any more on that. Wow, it's got dark quickly. It does. Yes. Oh, hey, I tell you what. On this next pass, look for the moon, okay? A new moon, and it's not Monday, and it's not Duran, but on this next pass, hopefully, what I'll do, we'll see the moon. It's very low in the sky as well, and if that was a full... Oh, you know what? I don't seem to have much luck with the moons down here. Whenever they're in the perfect spot, which it is, it's definitely in the perfect spot. It's just only a little crescent. I seem to remember that was the case back in April when we were down here, when I got a beautiful video, should I say, of the... it was one of the Hercules going through the moon. There we go. Hey, look at the pretty lights. They're really glowing now. So just waiting for that Osprey to take off one more time, and this time it's a little bit darker, so you never know, we may get that green glow. Angel Cat UK. Just watched the Cleveland Air Show here in Ohio in the USA. Thunderbirds, A-10 and A-10 Thunderbolt tactical demonstration of the C-130 Hercules and tons more. It was an awesome show. I bet it was. Goodness, wow. Hey, thank you very much. Yeah, the lights, it's all different settings. I could, yeah, there we go. There's some over there as well. So this is where we are, Johns Field, and there's a campsite here. So while we're just waiting for the Osprey, there we go. We'll give you the lay of the land. There we go. Fantastic place to come down if, and they accept tents now, so you can come down here, and it's fantastic value down here as well. It really is good. But if you're just coming down for the day, there's a park and view, and that's where the guys are. We were focusing in on that earlier, so we'll get the focus right. And it's just £1.50 each to come down for the park and view. But right now, let's see what we can get with this. Here we go. Are we going to see that green glow? there we go. You got to see it, didn't you? As it goes into the darker skies. It's a great sight. It looks even better when it's coming directly at you. Now, is it going to turn, or is it going to go and leave us this time? We'll keep that pointing in that direction. Certainly going for a lot wider turn this time. It hasn't turned yet, so you never know. Could be going off to Sculthorpe, which is north of here. Sort of a bit of northeast. It's an old airfield, but they use it for the paradropping. So there's probably guys in the back there. That's probably what they were doing at the end of the runway, sorting them out and putting new people in. I don't know, but yes, somewhere over here, as long as I don't pull the cable out. There we go. So the sun was set, and there we go. We have a new moon. That's looking beautiful, isn't it, eh? Let's get that just about right for you. So you got to see the sunset and the moon as well. Well, hey, you get it all on here, don't you? I will try to find out what's going on with that osprey, whether it's going to come back through again. All right, so just while we sort that out, we will have a quick look at the chat room, see if there's any new things that we need to say hi, any new folks that want a name check. If you just want me to say hi to somebody, if somebody's watching on here and they want to have a name check, hey, you know, put the message in. If you're watching on your whatever system it is, and you'd like to take part in the chat room and you've never done it before, all you have to do, just subscribe to Airshow World, and as soon as you do that, you can take part in the chat room. And of course, it's absolutely free to subscribe to Airshow World, and of course it's absolutely free to put a message in. So it'd be great to have your company, and great to know that you're out there, all these folks watching. Stu Bear with Airshow World. Angel Cat UK, great shot of the moon. What camera are you using? It's the Sony AX53, and it's a great camera if you just want to go down and you know, do really easy shots without a tripod or anything like that. It's the most perfect camera for that. You could be jumping up and down. I've done videos from a Land Rover before of horses, and the vehicle's been bouncing up and down, and the results were absolutely rock solid steady. So it's absolutely brilliant. It's got this incredible image stabilizer, which I don't think I've even got switched on at the moment, because actually, yeah, it is. Hold on, not that button, that one. Oh, I had it on active. There you go. I've just switched it off, because when it's on the tripod, it's just best to switch it off. And the original version of this, some of you may remember, up until I did the firmware for it, because I bought this back in 2015, and it was one of the earlier models, and it suffered with every time you put it on a tripod, for some reason it wouldn't work properly. If you just touch which I'm doing now, touch the tripod, it'd be shaking. But there you go, not a thing. It's perfect. So I did the firmware upgrade, and wow, brilliant. So yes, AX53, great camera, and I recommend it, especially if you just want something easy to hold, say do air show stuff. It's great. Right, Ryan Fletcher, what's your favourite aircraft of all time? Well, I'll tell you what, you can put that message out to everybody in the chat room. Hey, tell us right now what your favourite aircraft is of all time. Mine, I can't pick just one. I'm going to be I know it's not a boring aircraft or anything, but I'm going to be boring by saying the Vulcan and the Vulcan, and what's the other one? Yeah, Concorde. There we go. So nothing too extreme. Can I can I mention another one as well? The F-14 Tomcat. There we go. So I had 3. So yeah, put in the chat room what your favourite aircraft is. The camera is lovely and compact. The tripod weighs 3/4 of a ton and can be seen from space. Yes, the tripod. There you go. I'm knocking the tripod left, right, centre, and no movement. It's a very sturdy, and the head on here is huge. It's yeah, it's quite a nice bit of kit, the tripod, but extremely heavy. But I could film in quite a strong wind and it would still be rock solid. In fact, if you ever stood very close to a Chinook, remember at Fairfield one time we had 2 Chinooks come in and it sent everybody's chairs and everything else absolutely flying. It just got, we were on the corner, it got too close to us and everything went flying. Apart from one thing, the tripod, it stayed exactly where it was. And I've got that particular video. It's on Airshow World, and everybody was running after all their kit. Right, what else? Yeah, it's a cool camera, says Kirk. Right, Barry West is still with us, being vectored for ILS. Oh, so it's staying in. Brilliant. Okay, virtual radar server time. Can some of you guys do us the favour, have a look for us? Right, it's like a yeah, just a slither. The moon is, it's dropped behind some clouds at the moment, so that's it. Good job we had a quick look at that when we did. Didn't want to miss that. Elaine Bird says beautiful. Well, I do my best. Oh, you mean the moon? Right, yeah, of course it was. Right, 10 minutes for it again. Right, okay, nice shot of the moon. That was John Bolland saying that, I think it was. Plane Crazy, nice one, Stu. Right, driver films, what's he say? Time for some sleep, catch you later. All right, driver, I bet he's already gone. Never mind. Bulldog. Loving those dreads. Yeah, hey, that was a while ago, wasn't it, eh? We showed Julie. Right. Let's see what's up in the sky. Oh, what a beautiful... I'll tell you what, we've not had that rain that you were talking about. Who was it? Oh, somebody was asking about the weather at East Meds. I could have asked Sadie. Should have let us known if it was raining. Elvis. The last time I heard the Blue Moon was on the American Werewolf in London, eh? That was a good old film, wasn't it, eh? Great stuff, yeah. Jenny Agutter was in it. You know Jenny Agutter that's in, oh God, that programme called The Midwife. Dear oh Lord, I can't watch that. Oh dear, oh dear. Whew. All those screams and all of that. Anyway, called The Midwife, yeah. It's, well, the clues in the title, obviously, isn't it? You know, but hey, I don't know if anybody who watches that, right? They did a Christmas special, not last year, the year before, and one of the nuns that was in it, she had this really crazy get-up, which was small, and her head was sort of right down in her shoulders. She just looked like one of the creatures of Star Wars. I'm just going quiet at the moment. But anyway, yes, back to American Werewolf. Yes, Jenny Agutter. Yeah, revealed all. And now she's a nun. Well, well, well. But she's an actress. Blue Moon. Yeah. Don't set me off on Blue Moons, or I'll start singing, I can tell you. I've got that song in my head right now. There you go. Quick question for you. Who sung that originally? Blue Moon. That is easy, isn't it, hey? Blue Moon. Who sung that originally? William Lawson. No, William Lawson didn't sing it originally, but William Lawson is in the chat room. Hi, this is a brilliant night. Right, yeah, I'm enjoying myself. Hi Stu, yes, Eurofighter did a full display. Thank you. Cara Mason says, hi Stu, yes, Eurofighter did a full display over Jersey. I watched it on Planes TV, although a lot of planes cancelled due to the weather. Gosh, they had some rough weather over there. Well, we were baking over here. It was beautiful again. little bit of rain last night, and it was very, must have been some hail as well, because boy oh boy, it was noisy. 4 a.m. this morning, and woken up by that. And yeah, let's have a look. I hope we're not going to lose the battery. 33 minutes it says, but I'll take that with a pinch of salt. There we go. See the lights in front? And I think we can see a bit of a green glow. That's focused in way too much. So we'll pull out. What would be great if it did a fast fly through and you'd see that brilliant glow at its best, and that is what we're looking for. So thank you, Cara, for that info about that. So why can't it do a full display at that air show this weekend? Abingdon. That is the question that I'm asking. Right. Let's keep on going through the list. Everclan, hello to you. There we go. Let's see if we can find that again for you. You can tell I was looking at the chat room for a minute. It's just a... Now, where are you going? Where do you go to, my lovely? There we go. Keep it like that. It's just like staying there in the sky, isn't it, hey? You can just about hear it. I tell you what, you normally hear it. It's one of these aircraft, you hear it well before you see it, which you don't normally say that, but in this aircraft's case, it is a noisy beast. Let's see if anybody got that question right then. So, who sung that song? Of course it was the Marcells. Bam bam bam, dang dang dang. Yep, it certainly was. I mean, Shwaddy did it as well, you know. Peter Stars. Yeah, Julie, you're not allowed to put the answers in, you know. We rely on Julie when nobody else gets them right. But yes, Peter Starset. I can't even say it now. Still a long way out, isn't it? But I tell you what, let's go really quiet, because you should be able to hear it even though it's a long way out. Here we go. Can you hear that? Well, we've got somebody really, one of my good friends from over there in New Jersey. And he knows who I'm talking about straight away. And it always makes me smile when I see this guy, because we featured him on Meet the Fans back in the winter time. And that's our good mate, Phil Artiste. Phil, how the devil are you? It's wonderful to see you. And yep, I'm so pleased to see you. And also, it's fantastic to see Ethan. Hi, Stu. Sorry, I've been busy with my new school and my new club, Colville Town, because he plays a bit of football, you know, a bit of a kick him out. Okay, hey, Ethan, I hope you're keeping well, mate. And thank you for joining us on this beautiful, beautiful evening. And as you can see, it gets dark pretty early now. It's around about getting towards 17 minutes past the hour of 8 o'clock. Come on, please come through. It's coming so slowly. It's going to go behind those trees right now. It's still a great sight though, that. I'm sure we're going to lose it completely though, because they get really thick, those trees. A lot of them have been cut down. Birds are those, by the way, Julie? Can you hear them? Hey, it's going to come straight through. Right, let's go quiet. Let's see and hear. Here we go. Watch this. And there we have it. That was the shot that we were looking for, and it really did show it pretty well that time. And I hope you enjoyed that. I certainly did. There we go. It looks. Oh, it's starting to turn again. There we go. What a treat you guys have got today with that staying in the circuit for this length of time. That's quite something. And hey, I'm just here in a pair of shorts. Yeah. Actually, I've still got the mankini on. It's been so hot. No, seriously. Pair of shorts, t-shirt, Airshow World t-shirt, of course. Don't forget. Look under the video right now. You'll see there's some merchandise there, and if you so wish, check those out. Just make sure you don't put something red in with them when they go in the washing machine. That'd be good, wouldn't it, if the moon was still just about there. And a full moon at that, but never mind. Told you I'm never satisfied, am I? So he's staying in a closed circuit this time. Excellent. And we'll see what we get this time around. Can't believe it's a long show, this one, isn't it, eh? But that's the thing. When I hit that live button, I never know just how long I will be actually live for. Right, there is other options on this camera, so for anybody interested in the Sony AX53, if I click a little button on here, we do this every now and again. I think it's this top one. There we go. Makes it look like Halloween. That's it. Sorry, wrong button. Let's see, must be this one here, night view. There we go. So that gives it a night glow. All right, and it's supposed to make it even brighter. There we go. But of course it goes all green and what have you. So it's a bit of a night shot, but it gives it more vision. So let's go back to how it should be. There we go. And back to how it should be. I pretty like it should be, to be honest. And we are pretty close to getting that blue screen for change of battery. 25 minutes. You know, I really should have a battery ready. Let me see. I'm all wired up there, that's the thing. Well, if it does go blue, right, if it goes SO blue, I'll just give me about 15 seconds, okay? Right, I'm just clicking a few buttons on the so I can get back to the chat room. And don't forget, tomorrow night, 7 o'clock is the, tomorrow night it's a recorded studio show, but it's the usual Friday night malarkey, which is always great fun. And so definitely join us for that, for the Friday night show. Normally I say Friday night live, but as I said, tomorrow night, because I'm down here, it's a recorded show, and some absolutely great features. If you think, you know, like a radio show with video clips, it's a bit like that. You know, it's lots of different video clips that we've taken recently, so it's a bit of a highlights of what we've been doing. And who have we got? Yes, we've got Clive Jones on with some of his beautiful drone videos, and on the location, it's the last few weeks it's been down Devon and Cornwall way, but tomorrow night it's it's somewhere else. I'm not going to say any more. Watch tomorrow night and guess the location. And of course lots of aircraft, and also you may see the odd steam train as well. And if you like that, the steam train stuff, in the chat tomorrow night, put a message. And if you're into that, if you like that sort of thing, we may, I mean, I know nothing about trains or anything, you know, no, definitely not. But if you like that sort of stuff, certainly put a message in tomorrow night, and you never know, we may get a little bit more of that at some point. Good evening to Shane Smith. Hello, Shane, Mid-Atlantic RR. Hello, Architect Design. Who else is just popped along that we haven't mentioned this evening? Ryan Fletcher. Hello, Ryan. Right. Never originally a fan of the Osprey, says, but they have a groan. I tell you, it's such a great bit of kit. I agree with you. Don't always think that, you know, if when you're in the motorhome at 2 o'clock in the morning, when it comes back and it rattles the pots and pans, you know, but hey, I love it. That's why I spend so much time down here. Mike B, hello. He likes a steam train. Well, you're going to see one tomorrow, so make sure you watch. It's only a small clip or whatever, but it was something I couldn't resist. You know, amongst all the flies and everything that they had around Wyndham the other week, which was, yes, quite interesting. Say no more about that. Well, the whole of the place, the whole town was infested via these flies, and you know, they're not very nice flies, you know, the ones that go on dung, right? Yes, it was horrendous. On base turn now. Okay, thank you, Kirk. He's letting us know that that V22 Osprey is on the base turn. Right. Okay. So early in the evening, we'll showing you video clips from the last few weeks and what have you. But for the moment, I'm just sticking with this. I'll probably make, what, should we make this the last pass? Because it's getting very, very dark. And we're certainly getting that great glow. So we might make this the last pass. I've heard that a lot of times when you're at an air show. Deadpool. Have you watched Deadpool? Now, Julie got me into watching Deadpool. She said, oh, you've got to watch Deadpool. Oh, it's so funny. It's really good. You know, and it's a Marvel film, you know, or the Marvel films and what have you. So I thought, oh, yeah, good family viewing, you know, we'll put this on, get the children round and put Deadpool on, you know, a bit like, you know, the original Batman and all the rest of it. Oh, they'll love it. 3 minutes later, oh, I think we better turn this off. It's not young family viewing at all, but I watched it. It's good. Watch Deadpool. And Deadpool 2 is even better. Absolutely loved it. There's some hilarious bits in it. You see, me, when she first mentioned Deadpool, I thought she was going on about one of the Clint Eastwood films. You know, because I'm a bit of a Clint Eastwood fan. Love all of his stuff. They are fantastic, aren't they, Elvis? I prefer number 2. But brilliant. And what happens at the what happens at the end is great. It's yeah, I'm not going to say any more than that in case anybody hasn't watched it, but certainly you'll enjoy it. And if you like that sort of stuff, you know, get watching Gotham. I recommend that. Don't I, Julie? Keep telling her to watch it. It's on Amazon. Yeah, it's on Amazon. Gotham. If you start watching it, you won't be able to put it down. And there's 100 episodes. It's brilliant. A little bit gory in places, you know. We'll warn you about that. But it is. It's one of my favourites. Especially, I really love the butler in it. He's fantastic. Basically, Gotham. That's the giveaway, Gotham, isn't it, eh? It's like the start of Batman when he was very, very young, and all the characters started to come back into it. It's great. The Penguin, yes, and all the rest of them. Watch it. It's fantastic. Coke Ferrari. Right, here we go. We may make this the last pass. Last pass for Mustang. Sorry, I'm getting carried away. I'm getting Duxford with withdrawal symptoms, I tell you. I can't go Duxford next week for a very special reason. Anyway, let's get this one the last time, because I'd imagine the batteries will be getting very low. I think it's 18 minutes. It could go at any time. Do you remember when I was pushing my luck at Odium and we missed the landing of the Typhoon? I pushed my luck too much that day, didn't I? Oh, look at the pretty lights. They look really good. Bling! So thank you, Phil Artist, for joining us this evening. We've really missed you. I was only just thinking about you early today. I thought, I wonder how our Phil is over there in New Jersey. So I have to say it like that, New Jersey. Oh, love it. Duxford, I absolutely love the place. Especially, I love going for the Friday and then one of the air show days. Absolutely brilliant. And I'm normally with my good friend Maurice. If ever you go to Duxford, I'll tell you what, Maurice is the man to have with you. He has got the best knowledge of anyone I've ever known of warbirds. He's a fantastic guy. And do you know what? I feel really bad because I forgot to tell him that I was live tonight. But you never know. Oh, Maurice is probably watching anyway. Adam West, yes, of course, he was the original Batman. When they used to do that whoop, poo, pow, and all of that, yes. But Gotham is a million miles away from that, I tell you. I won't go into the details, but yeah. Alfred, that's the butler's name. Brilliant, fantastic actor. Here we go. Last pass for tonight. Well, that has definitely entertained us for the last hour or so. I don't know what it looks like on a green glow. There we go. Hey, how about that? There's your night shot. And when it's on night view on this camera, there we go, you can even make out the actual aircraft. And that is in absolutely total darkness, and you wouldn't be able to see it with your eyes. And I bet if we went back to normal vision, if I can do that, find the right button. I don't know if that one, yeah, that was the wrong one. Trying to find the right button for you. That one, yes, we're back with it. So, right. Oh, look at the little devil. He's certainly staying with a very close one as well, isn't he? Well, Let's have a look at the chat room before we disappear this evening, because it is absolutely pitch black right here. There we go. I'll put it onto the night mode. I might need that for packing up, I tell you. But I hope you've enjoyed the show today. We did 2 live streams today. Or was it 3? I can't remember. Hey. There we go. Hey, somebody's knocking on the door. They want to be let in to Airshow World. I'll do that for you very, very soon. So thanks everybody. I hope you've enjoyed the little bit of fun that we've had today. I will, if we get plenty of action tomorrow, I'll probably go live sometime in the daytime. I don't know when, I don't know who, I don't know how. But the one thing for definite is that there'll be a show tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. Don't miss it, all right? It's the Friday night usual Friday night show with all the lots of video clips and all the rest of it. Let's see what Phil Artisti says. I've got a new member to welcome. Okay, I'll do that in a minute. Right, what does he say? Phil Artist. All good, Stu. Airshow World will send post up some pics soon. Finish the Spitfire started on a Jaguar. All right, nice one, Phil. It's good to hear from you, mate. Elaine Bird, thank you for joining us this evening, Elaine, and you know, for putting all the messages in as well. It's great to know you're there. I doubt it if our Tracy's still there, because Tracy was here at the very beginning. But if you are Tracy, a very good evening to you, Tracy. We you've met Tracy. We showed you on the video a few weeks ago with a big nice smile and what have you with Scott, and quite often we do go to the air shows, and Tracy's there, and great company, wonderful people, and that's what it's all about. And you know, there's lots of fantastic friends that we've made over the this last year. You've been absolutely great, everybody. Thank you. Thanks for everybody for supporting Airshow World. Thank you so much for those very kind donations. It means a lot, but you won't hear me saying, hey, make a donation and stuff like that. You'll never hear me asking at all. So, but if anybody that has done, thank you. It's much appreciated. Shane Smith, thank you for joining us as well. And hey, the bear is going to go in the chair. Thank you so much, everybody. I hope you've enjoyed the bit of fun we've had this evening. I will see you. Let's hope this is the right button to get back to, because I can't see a thing here. There we go. Ah, we can see the pretty colours again. So I've done all the good nights, right? Okay, we've got stars up there. Why did they want to go and put stars in your eyes? Let's have a look. The moon has disappeared. It's gone behind the clouds, but no doubt it's set as well. I don't know the times for it, so... But there we go. Beautiful sky. You probably can't really see it. You can just see one star. But... do you want to see one more pass, hey? Do you want to see one more pass of that Osprey? All right, I'll tell you what. Let's have a look. We might just do that because it's not far away at all. But after this, I really must get on out of here. That's all right. She says, thank you, Stu, and very good. Julie, you saw Julie on the video just a little bit earlier. And I must remember tonight to stop the stream. It was still running this afternoon for about another 2 hours. I got a few messages from people saying, hey Stu, the stream's still running, with a blue screen and yeah, all the rest of it. Hey, I just didn't pull I couldn't get to stop stream button on here. Never mind. Yeah, just we'll just hang on just for one more pass, okay? And that is it. I've got to get out of here. Richard Staff, hello Richard. JD Fisher. Plain Crazy is with us. Oh, go on then, Stu, he says. All right, go on then. You can always tell when I'm holding the phone a little bit too close to the microphone. You get that. So it's not the crickets or anything. But we certainly heard them last night because it stayed warm till very, very, very late. And in fact, it's really warm this evening. As I said, I'm just in the shorts. I'm not in a mankini, as Julie said last night. No, I saved the mankini for when I was at the Victory show, when we had our after show party. That was great fun on Sunday night. Good job it was nice and warm. But I tell you what, it's not a good idea wearing things like that when it's dark. You never know what's lurking about in the long grass. Grasshoppers and all sorts. Barry West says, bye Stu, Julie and all the gang. Got to go and pick up his grandchildren because, hey, he's over in the USA. And just for anybody who's late, he was actually based here back in let me think, was it the early 90s or the late 90s? But used to be their traffic control down here. So I don't... Oh, Steve Roper. I don't think I mentioned Steve. I didn't mention Zoe Marie as well. So apologies for that. So Elvis has been with us. Thank you, Elvis. Just scrolling through just in case I did miss anybody. Ladif, yes. Craig H. So if you want to put, Farmer Steve, yeah, I mentioned him a couple of times. So if you want to put a last message into the chat room, you have around about 1 minute, okay? And then I shall be leaving the chat room all to you guys, all right? So it should stay live in the chat room for around about 10 minutes after I've gone offline, all right? So as soon as, if this Osprey comes through for another pass, I will hightail it out of here. Well, it's only a couple of yards where the little van is with me little put-up bed, you know. And hey, I don't know if Steve's still with us. Steve, SHGP, is he still there? Steve, let's have a look. Steve, if you're there, put a message in. Now, I felt really sorry for Steve last week. He was with us at the Victory show, so yeah, I did feel sorry for him in that case. No, seriously. He had this tent, which, you know, he didn't, in fairness, he didn't test. He didn't test this tent at all. But he said, Chloe, she tested it and she was fine in it. But the thing is, Steve, obviously, I mean, Chloe, that's his daughter, and I'm not sure how old she is. She does great pictures. She did a picture of the red arrows and for me at one point, and also she did one of the Osprey. Anyway, I think she's about, was she 9, 10, 11, whatever. But of course, a 9, 10-year-old could fit in a shoebox almost, if you know what I mean. Not quite, but you know what I'm saying. But Steve, oh no, he didn't test it properly. Anyway, he's here. He's here. He pops up. He pops up every now and again, doesn't he, eh? Now, so there he was in this tent with, well, I had terrible cramp, but God knows what Steve had. He saw him, he got there same as me on this Thursday. Friday morning when we were going filming, he looked like death warmed up. I said, what's up, mate? You know, he said, no, I got hardly any sleep. He said, my feet don't fit. He didn't fit in the tent. So, I felt sorry for him. But it was tiny. It was a little kiddie's tent. Goodness gracious, you should have tested that. Oh, what a lark. We had a great time though, didn't we, hey? It's a 2-man tent. Yeah, maybe if you're one of the little people, You know, if or if you're yeah, I'm not going to go down that avenue. 2-man tent. I'll tell you what, if you had 2 men in there, you'd have to be very, very good friends, wouldn't you? Hey. I tell you what, I wouldn't be going in there with Steve, not a chance. Oh dear, oh Lord above. I'm just wondering if that V22 Osprey it is coming through. Okay, listen. I don't know how much we've got left. Oh, we've only got 3 minutes left on the battery. It's going to go flat any time. I was just going to show you Steve. But I don't think I can risk it because that would definitely stop the video. But hey, if it goes blue screen, all right, I will be saying my good nights right now, which I did earlier. But fingers crossed, we may get another fly through of this. Came from millets. Isn't that where you get the budgie food from? I don't know. Millets, I don't know. What are you like? You need a bigger tent, all right? You need something like AD and Judy have got. Lots of space, you know. Can you hear that approaching? Well, actually, Steve, he gave up halfway through the night and he did get in the car. But hey, you know, I had to rough it as well. You know, I was just on the little put-up camp bed in the back of the little tiny van, so you know, it's I'm only joking, by the way. Well, I'm not joking about Steve's tent. Oh, Steve, what are we going to... Stephen. Sorry, I call Steve Stephen. SHGP, that's Stephen. Plain crazy. You're going to need a bigger tent. He certainly is. Oh, he says he does have a bigger one, but he didn't think he needed it. The biggest laugh of all, though, was when he was trying to fold it up on the Sunday night, you know, and I certainly couldn't help because by that time I think I'd had about 3 beers then, so I just enjoyed watching and laughing, and it was good fun and wonderful friends, great company, and hopefully we'll get to do it again sometime. Trying to fold it up. Good job it wasn't windy, I tell you. I think it'd have took off. It'd be like one of those big kites, you know. But he's doing a really strange pattern this time, and I'm really sure we're going to lose the battery any second. Now, where's he going? Do you know what? He could be going round and using runway 1, doing a 1-0 approach. Oh, do you know what? We're going to lose the battery any second. All right, you're going to get a blue screen in just a moment. I'll try to get a battery. Hold on. Well, there we go. We just about made it. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us this evening and on the earlier part of the day. And thank you so much, everybody. I will hopefully see you sometime tomorrow for a live show, but don't forget, tomorrow night at 7 o'clock it's the Friday night show. Until then, have yourself a great rest of your Thursday, and we'll see you hopefully tomorrow. Thank you, and a very, very good night.